All right. Good morning. Good morning. I don't want to talk too much. But Nikita Kering, we're talking about education. And she went to a number of schools, and she doesn't want me to talk about that. Probably she's just going to be like, please don't. She went to Villa Imara, then she went to Riara. She's been to a school, I think, in Kilimani, and then Nairobi Academy. Yeah, and then she was at Brook House. Oh my goodness. And then there was a scholarship she was supposed to attend to in LA, which she will tell us why she did not go there and actually chose her examinations here in the country for some reason. If you're very good at your talent and you have options to fly with it, but you also treasure education and value education, I think that is something that stands out for me when it comes to Nikita. Oh my goodness, Nikita, it's good to have you on the show. How are you?
To be here, actually.
Oh, good to have me, Nikita.
It's good to have you and to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for creating time.
Yeah, anything.
Now, you've been to several schools growing up.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about your journey because today's education, a lot of people want me to start with your music, but we want to see who molded Nikita Kering. How were you molded into this person we're seeing today? The schools, you don't have to mention them, but we've talked about them. Mm-hmm. How was your journey as a student? Yeah.
Well, my journey as a student was long.
Yeah.
It was more about the STEM side of education rather than the artistic side. So what I will say molded me into the artist that I am today is the work that I did aside from school. And the time that I took to educate myself in music aside from school before I was able to do a diploma at Brook House. Mm-hmm. And then I would also say what molded me to the person that I am is just the mistakes that we made in the industry growing up, because I've been in the industry for a very long time.
Yes.
So you get to hear a lot of stories and you get to be taught and to be mentored a lot over time. So I think that there's so many things that molded me. I think it's just a combination of education from school and out of school. Yeah. People seem to forget that the experiences we go through are a large part of our education.
Speaking of education in music, now Kenya is embracing the CBC and trying to bring in, the art again, the talent, embracing people.
Yeah.
You're one of those people who are actually showing us, you know what, it's not always about book work and class.
Yeah.
You actually studied music.
I did.
And it's working.
Yeah, well, I didn't study music the whole way. I will say the basics that we learn, the English, the math, the science, it all comes in handy at some point, because even in music there is math and people just don't know. Mm-hmm. So I will say in the earlier stages of my life, I went through traditional academic. However, I feel like it's very important, even when becoming a musician, to just seek knowledge within the industry and within the craft, so that again you have an upper hand from the people rather who didn't. Yeah.
Nice. Have an upper hand. Yeah. When I hear you speak, I see the person behind you, your mom.
Yeah.
In a very big way.
Yeah.
Because I know there are parents right now who are like, music?
Yeah.
Alafu aje.
Yeah.
But your mom has always been behind you. Parents now.
I think I really realized that a very long time is you can't blame them, because honestly they want the best for you and they are working with probability. If I'm being honest, I won't lie and say that musicians are making millions here in Kenya. Our music industry is suffering. Okay. People don't realize that the financial situation, as I was talking to you earlier, it's just really hard for people out here. And so perhaps parents are too scared to jump into something that they don't have, they're not sure about.
Yeah.
So they go for the safer route. I think perhaps what we need to preach is just for parents to be a bit more adventurous. And even though you can't let your kid go into the arts, fully allow them to have one leg in and one leg out, just to see how it goes, and then slowly develop that. But I would say that my folks have been a huge part of this, and it's not just my mom, it's my dad as well, and my brothers and my sisters. Everyone has had such an important role in my life that I'm so grateful for.
And the fans.
And the fans for sure. There's nothing without the fans, honestly.
And of course, just I was very, very curious when you first did Happy With You. I mean, your songs are very deep.
Yeah.
Very deep for that matter. I mean, Kenyans can actually, agree with me.
Yeah.
And when you did I'm Happy With You, you took a break.
I did.
Yeah, you took a break and then A Side of Me. How do you internalize, what's the inspiration behind your music? Because they're deeper than we see most Kenyans, produce.
I think it's not deeper. The music is not deeper than Kenya. It's me that's deeper.
Oh, okay. Okay. I am sorry.
Why I'll say that is because I do know that there's so many artists out there who are even commercial that can go deeper than what they're doing. But our desperation for finances, of which I can't blame people for, is what is making art suffer and go under the table. So what I will say is that I chose a different direction. That's why I'd like to say Nikita Kering is deeper. It's not even about the music. I have chosen, and I've also been privileged to be able to do that, to not focus too much on the commercial side, to take a lot of time to improve my craft and to write better and to do better and to write 50 songs and say that I'm picking 2. Like, a lot of people don't have the privilege of that time. A lot of people have to rush so that they're able to put food on the table. So I would just say that I'm grateful for that. However, I would say it's on the part of so many. It's the fault. Should I call it the fault? It's an issue that it's not just about the artist. It's contributed by, shall I say, the government and the music societies that are there present right now that are not taking time to give artists the royalties that they deserve. We'd be so much further if that money was distributed accordingly, and if events as well, people would invest in them and Kenyans would invest in events as well, would be so far. Yeah. So I would say it starts from the issue of parents, but it's so much deeper than we even think.
Now I'm looking at your music, and there is the all right now, because we are okay. All right, we took a short breather right there. We're still here. Thank you so much for staying with us. And of course, we just taking a look at Nikita's story, how she's molded. And I know a lot of people are watching this morning, young girls, young boys, young stars. And I knew you all wanted me to start with the music, but behind the music, there's a person, right? And I think that's what we are trying to actually embrace this morning. You will hear her music, don't worry, it's coming through. Nikita, I want to talk about your music. I saw the transition from Happy With You to I Am Trying to Be Your Ex.
Yeah.
And for the layman, it's like,
I know, right?
What happened in between there? What was the inspiration behind, trying to be, I Am Trying to Be Your Ex? That's all really.
About ex.
Yeah.
I think I think people have to realize that as a writer, it's never my story. It's like rarely my story. Okay, let's say 90% of it isn't my story, because I have to put myself aside first, step into an area and a zone and a space where it's full of imagination. So X was an imaginative experience. X is just about being in a toxic relationship, being in and out of a toxic relationship. People singing it with so much joy, they don't realize it's the saddest song out of all my songs. Yeah, I think it and tragedy are like on the same roll. I think people just need to sit down with the lyrics and understand it a bit more.
Enjoying the dance part more.
Yeah,
that was some moves.
But I think when the people who are really curious about the writing and the lyricism, they usually go and actually look into the lyrics and try to understand. And those are the people who come to me and they're like, "Whoa, your writing is good." Everyone else is just dancing, of which I honestly don't mind. It's just fun.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Now a lot of Kenyans are here thinking, me nataka tu Nikita imbe, you know, some of them are not even listening. They're just waiting for you to sing. But before Shirley drops that, did you know that she was a dancer? Are you still a dancer?
What? Who told you I was a dancer?
Nikita. Nikita, you drama.
No, I'm saying before me, I was a dancer in my room. I was not a dancer in public.
Someone took an amateur video. It leaked.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It leaked.
Guy.
Hala.
So I dance sometimes, but now I'm actually practicing to become professional. I'm even getting fit. I was so much bigger in the video. So I'm really trying to exercise and like become an actual dancer. And when I say I'll do something, I'll do it. So guys need to see.
So people need to actually keep the word and live by the word. That's what we're seeing, because we're seeing the changes. Your idols are like Tony Braxton, those voices, Whitney Houston. Are they?
Yeah.
But is it because, and that has been kind of your style of music, Ash? Is there that part of influence where you see yourself be one of those, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to say worship, but I know what you mean. You are still very young.
Yeah.
But who is Nikita in the prospect?
I would definitely say I don't want to compare her to anyone.
Yeah.
Simply because I'm dying to be different. That's my thing. I want to be different. I don't want anyone to have anything to compare it with. I would just say it's someone that works hard and is just different. Has her own. When I say like I'm on my wave, that's not just a lyric. It's like you're on your own wave, like you're on a wave that no one else can ride on. You're your own thing, you're your own personality. You're not trying to copy anybody.
You're on top of your game.
Yeah, and I'm on top of my game, exactly. And it's my game, it's not our game.
Nice.
You know? Yeah,
nice.
exactly.
You know, once I woke up, I think it was yesterday, actually. Did I say once I woke up? And I said the only competition I have is this person I see in the mirror.
Facts.
Yeah?
It's facts.
So that's being on your wave.
That's being on your wave, exactly. That's what it means.
When was the last time you spoke to Amy Kosgei?
I would say not even beginning this year, like a few months ago when it was her birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we speak once in a while. She's in Nigeria, of course, but our friendship still holds. Anytime she's here, we make the effort to communicate. Because
every time I see you, I imagine people who are working with younger people who believe in their dreams.
Yeah,
I think Amy played a big role in that.
She really did. She was honestly she was awesome, and I think she sees the fruits of her labor right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
And people should see the fruit of the labor.
And you also have to humble yourself to learn. That's very important.
Don't
yourself. Be a big head. Just learn, man. Yeah.
Don't be a big head. Do you know Kenyans say you sound like Adele?
When I sing?
Even your style, maybe. We're not comparing it. But in one of the interviews, I think you're actually asked to sing Hello.
Yeah.
And Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And you don't think when you listen to yourself, you're like,
that I sound like Adele.
What do you feel when you listen to yourself?
If I'm being honest, I actually don't know. And it's not about like being cocky or anything. I actually don't know who I sound like. Just the same way as like you ask, who do you look like? Who do you think you look like? Honestly, when I ask who I look like, I don't think I look like. I don't know who I look like.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things I just don't know.
But then you go on social media and look like what
everyone is just Adele. Everyone is Adele. I sing like Adele. I'm just like, okay, dope. She's a good singer.
So when you go back on YouTube and look at the Nikita at 11, who does the Loliwe, which suddenly just blew up.
Yeah.
You look at your young self and you want to tell her something. What would you tell her today?
To be honest, I wouldn't tell her to change a thing. I think everything she did is what has made me who I am today. I really do believe in timelines. I believe that there's a reason you'll trip on this cable right now, going ahead for the rest of your day. If you didn't trip on that cable, you'd probably meet someone you're not supposed to meet. So I feel like everything I did, all the good things, the bad things, every single thing that I did, all the mistakes I made are what have made me who I am today. And I'm satisfied with who I am today. Not because I'm perfect, but because I'm open to learning and because I'm getting better at my craft, and that's all I could wish for. So I would tell her just to do her thing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
That was a performance that I wish I'd played here.
Honestly, there's some cringe things I wish I didn't do, like some crushes that now looked at me like I was a freak. But that's still part of the timeline. I just leave it there. Yeah.
Oh, just leave it there.
Just leave it there. Yeah, man.
Now, wait. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get something. Yamune.
Is that all? Because I can give you more.
Oh, give me more. Let me shine.
Really? But you won't be able to talk.
Try me.
Okay, kaunebe tungu. Okay, we leave it there.
Karara dem tumo. Okay, this is not even fun now. This is not even fun. So Nikita here is, I'm going to ask her if she can honor this small, space here and give you is it acoustic?
Yeah, we can call it a cappella.
A cappella of a song of her choice for just 10 seconds.
Okay.
I think that's the much she can do. But if she decides to give you more, I mean, she loves you guys. Let's see what she drops. Karibu, 10 seconds of something nice.
Okay. Cause I ain't tryna be your ex, so don't call me if you wait. Turn the vibe on my wave, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my wave, yeah. Don't call me if you wait. Turn the vibe on my wave, I'm on top of my game. I'm on my wave. I see you wasting a chance in the corner, like you don't know I'm down to be on. Yeah, I keep on reminding you that you're mine. You're gonna wife me, and I'm hanging in the backseat, and I'm waiting for a chance to say bye, cause we've been waiting for love that is real. Oh.
Show you guys? Because that is like, whoa, Nikita. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's an honor. Nyinyi performance. All right, I'm kidding. Now, we really appreciate you being on the show.
Oh, it's done?
Today. No, it's not done.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to see your music. We want to listen to more of it.
Oh,
but
dope.
before we do that, Crossing Lines is another song that you just want to tell us. Was that also intuitive? Was it also imagination?
Crossing Lines is hopes and dreams. I think that song was purely for me. That had no commercial intent. It's about embracing power and dominance as a woman and sensuality. It was about being confident and leading. So that was like the message of the song. And I feel like X and Crossing Lines have the same personality of being bossy and being the boss in whatever case that is. So that's what it was. And I would say it's less of imagination and more of like a dream or what I wish to be. Yeah,
I like when you say such, because there are women watching today and we need to embrace those qualities.
Facts.
Bold.
Yeah, be bold.
And be okay in that skin.
And know what you want. There's a difference between bossiness and again being arrogant and being loud. I don't think I'm loud.
No, you're not.
But I think
not.
I would. What is that word called? Exude dominance. That's
and
what.
Confidence.
And confidence, exactly. So it's just about finding the right balance, because you can be all those things and still maintain elegance.
Ooh.
That's very, very important.
My goodness, you're speaking to the toxic feminist. I hear there's something like that. I don't know if it exists, but I've seen it somewhere on Twitter.
I think,
they will attack me in the comment section. I did not say you're toxic, but they have
not
said
get into that,
if it gets to the extreme, you can still exude confidence and still stay elegant and still be feminine.
Fact. Exude confidence and maintain elegance. That's how it has to be.
Nikita, your albums are very good. Your videos are so good. People are looking at the team behind you, and who are these people? I saw your Instagram story or something where they were putting up a billboard of you and you're like,
yeah.
So there is a team behind you that you really want to appreciate today?
100%.
Yeah.
There's a huge team behind me. But I won't say it's behind me. I think it's with me and beside me, because people think that the crew that work are behind, but there's nothing without the crew. So I think they are in front. I can't even begin to say that the best people. I'm one of those people that prefer to work consistently with a group of people simply because of trust. Ain't nobody want to be on BNN, so you gotta be with the people you trust, you know what I mean? So I would say there's so many people. If I start counting them, I'm just gonna say my family and everybody: Trevor, Hardy, Rodney, McKenna, everyone who's aside. Marianne, if you're out there watching, I love everybody. I think I show them that I love them, so I don't want to stress too much here. Yeah.
If you love somebody, show them that you love them.
Facts.
Yeah. and now we are taking to like the dance and the work you put in. It's not a one-time thing. You guys practice over and over. I'm just trying to look at really what's behind the scenes before we actually enjoy it.
Are you talking about like the X video? Yeah. No, X was one of the most nerve-wracking things I had to do. It was my biggest project yet. And I think for me, what made the difference is just how much work and time that I put into it. At the time, my manager was sick, so I did everything. I produced it. I creative directed it. Like the billboard, I'm the one who did my makeup. I'm the one who did styling. Like I did everything crazy. So it was a tough time, but I swear to you that no man is an island. That word self-made, I would prefer it to be interpreted as something completely different, because in my heart I think it's the people around me that have made the brand Nikita Kering. Yeah, and I'm so grateful.
Wow. I don't want to go like, how old are you again? Brian Gure here is saying, "Oh, my heartstrings." Ryan Gure, a great shout out. Please say good morning to Ryan. I mean,
morning,
give
Ryan.
a special one.
Morning, Ryan.
Ha! Ryan umepumua. He is flat dead right now.
Oh, Ryan is here.
No, he's not.
Oh,
but I know from where he is at.
Oh.
He is not breathing.
Oh, okay.
Because the way you have said morning. Even me, you didn't tell me morning that way. So, see, fair. Ed says loving the show. Gikiri Ed. Do you also want Nikita to say hi to you? Gikiri ndo ikwe fair.
Hi, Gikiri.
All right. Now I know that time has, run out, and we have talked about a few things here and there, but I wish we had longer and more time.
Yeah.
I wish I'd ask you to sing in Kalenjin.
I can.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Okay, drop it.
What can I sing though? Chule utkelande ganan, chule utkelande ganan, nolen mi boy boy. Hano chule utkelande ganan, nolen mi boy boy. Chule utkelande ganan, nolen mi boy boy.
What does that mean?
It means take my hand, let's go to Canaan.
Oh, let's go to
Canaan.
To Canaan?
Canaan.
So I'm going to take Nikita's hand right now. We're going to go to Canaan. So we're going to leave this set. But as we leave the set, if she's comfortable performing alongside her song, she will. But if she's not, we will leave together and go to Canaan. I don't know where that Canaan ends, but we will get there. So Nikita, you want to say your last words to the public, to your fans, maybe give them your socials, but I'm giving you that moment with them. I'm gonna step aside and let you guys connect. Yeah.
Well, you can find me on my social media as Nikita_Kering and Nikita Kering on YouTube. If you get lost, just go to my Instagram. There's a link to find everything. Don't worry about it, and you can stream everything of mine there. But otherwise, to all my fans, I think I've said all the thank yous in the world. What I can say is that if you're out there, just believe in yourself and work hard. This journey, it's not supposed to be, you're never going to be sure about what you're doing. So just keep doing what you can. And trust me, someone out there is watching those small efforts. And even if no one is watching, God is watching. So keep working. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the point. I don't add on what the Queen has already said, but so somebody's asking for a collabo here. Why are you laughing, Nikita? Hey, KKs. Amesema, wow, such an angelic voice. I'm a big fan. Kindly ask Nikita if one can do a collabo with her and what's the process.
Reach out on Instagram or the email on my Instagram and let's see what you have. I also don't agree with like people who say you should pay for collabos. Honestly, if I want to work with you, I'll work with you. If I don't want to work with you and we don't vibe, don't pay me. That means you're not working from your heart. You're working for money. So if you're good, we'll work together. Period.
Case.
Yeah.
Sini hivo. Sini mekufanya justice. Si reach out basi na ukifanya collabo unasema Ankey kwa mahali in the lines. Nikita, thank you.
No. Go ahead.
Wow, humility nayo. Sasa, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you listen to Nikita's music and please reach out. We want to embrace our own and appreciate, a young woman, elegant, and she's already said something that is so important to all of us women watching today. You don't have to be cocky, arrogant, and all the other negative things to just stand out. You have seen her and you know. This is what it takes to actually be a queen. Good morning. I am signing out on the WCW edition, but I hope you guys had fun and I hope you enjoyed this particular, segment with Nikita. Kindly enjoy the music as well and go back on YouTube, support, and be the best version of yourself throughout.